Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you all doing? So today is the fourth video of web development course. In the previous video, we talked about the control panel and we gave an overview to you. And in today's video, we will see the cPanel in detail, and also we will let you know that how can you install the WordPress. So the first one we see here is the file manager. If we see the overview of cPanel, so basically in the file manager you have all of your website files and the data files of the website saved here. So for example, I'll show you here that here all the files are present that are related to your website, and they are shown in the public HTML. So in files you can see images, then there is directory privacy. We don't have to do anything with that, but yeah, privacy is really important. From here you can back up all of your website data. Then if you scroll down, you can see the databases. In the databases we don't have anything to do. Then going down, there is the section of domains. And in the domains, subdomains is really important. But we don't have to look into the other things we scrolled because this is just a programming course. Scrolling down, you will find the email session, and here we can learn that how can we create a business email profile. Further down in the matrices, you can see visitors and errors and more things, but we don't have to do anything with that also. Then security, we don't have to do anything to that also. Then comes the software, and here we can see a file of site software, and from here you can install the WordPress. And if you scroll down, at the low bottom you can see the WordPress manager. From here also you can install the WordPress. So coming to the domains, we can see the subdomain files. Subdomains are important. They are really important because they help you create different websites. So when you join the marketplace as a professional, you must have many of your websites, more than one, and you must have them as a sample. So if you buy different domains for sub websites, then it will be really costly to have it for like every website separately. But having only one subdomain and creating different websites is a really good option. So with the help of one hosting and one domain, you can create different websites with the help of subdomains. So for example, the relation of subdomain is like a parent-child relation. For example, there is a child with a name B and the parent is A, so we will call the child BA. So first we will write the subdomain name, and then there is the domain name. So let me show you how to create a subdomain. It is really easy. You just have a domain name that can be of any category: clothing, fashion, food, and then you just write your subdomain name over here. So basically I've bought it for an LMS website, and here I will just write this. The domain name is like affiliate pasikamao.xyz. So here I have created a subdomain, and it is easy. You can also do that. So you just have to press the create, and now here you can see affiliate.pasikamao.xyz subdomain has been created. So there is nothing much, but the subdomain is related to the domain only by name. So there is nothing much because subdomains are separate categories and they are themselves separate websites. So whatever website you have, you will have the domain names, your personal domain names on each of your subdomains and the website. So that is how the client is going to know that you are a professional through your websites, because you would have the domain names on your website. So if you see a product in the marketplace, it has basically two prices. One is the retailer price and one is the wholesaler price. So the wholesaler price would be a bit cheaper than the retailer one. For instance, the retailer one is 2500, the wholesale one will be 2000. So you can never give the wholesaler price to the retailer because it will not beneficial for the wholesaler. So similarly, when you create subdomain and the websites, you have different ones for the retailer and the wholesale one. But you will have the same names, keeping different name for the retailer and the wholesaler won't be professional. So you don't have to keep different names for the wholesaler and the retailer website. So if you have a same company, one company, and you have to create two websites for the retailer and the wholesaler, you can create both of them with the same name. So this is how it works. So the websites can be of different categories. So whenever you create a domain and a subdomain, they only link with the name. Otherwise, they are totally different websites. So I'll repeat that again, that the websites created on the domain and subdomain both are totally different websites. They do not have anything to do with each other, but their names are just linked with each other. So that is how it works. So I hope that I have made it clear, though. If you are not clear about anything, you can ask in the comment sections. And furthermore, you will have a same hosting for both domain and subdomain. You will buy only one, because if you buy different hostings for the domain and the subdomain, it is going to get really costly for you, and this will not be budget friendly. If you can create different domains and subdomains with a same hosting, then why not? So now let's get towards the email. Why is it important to create an email address? Because it is a professional way. And for instance, you have a business and you have your business card and your username is mentioned on it, your website name is mentioned on it, but your email address is not present there. You won't look even professional. And another thing that, for example, my name is XYZ. So if I create a Gmail with the name xyz@gmail.com, that would also not be professional. You have created some email address for your business, so it should show that it is a business account. So it can be like info related and info Gmail, something like that. So you can create an email with a single click. It is really easy. So here I have already created info@paisakamaao.xyz. You just have to do a single click and put the details and your email account will be created. So you just have to click on the create. For example, यहाँ पे I have written info@xyz and the domain name, it is written below. So once you create an email account, you can check it from here, you can manage it, and also you can connect to other devices. It is up to you that which device you want to connect. You can use it on your phone as well, and you can connect it to your other devices like laptop and iPad, etc. So now let's talk about the main thing, that WordPress. How can you install WordPress? So you can create it or install it from two places. One is the site manager and one is the WordPress manager. You can create your WordPress and install it from here. And also you can create different WordPress websites for the domain and the subdomain. So I have already created a WordPress website with the domain. And yeah, one more important thing, I already told you that you have to maintain your file side by side. So each and every step we take and the new information we put and the passwords and everything, for instance, the email address, we can write it over here so that we have the data about our website. So you have to write the email over here, info@paisakamaao.xyz. So after that, coming back, you can install the website from Site Manager and also from the WordPress Manager. So the site software can help you create a website. So I will just click on the software. So now it tells me that 2 websites are already created on it. So clicking on the site software, then I'll go to the WordPress manager and click on it. So yeah, here you can see the subdomain because I've already created a website over there. So you can see the details over here. So I have created 2 websites already, and now I'm going to install the third one. So you just have to click over here and it will get installed by itself. It will take a while, and then here you go, it is created. And here you can see the subdomain. So whenever it is installed, you can just copy your password and username from here and you can paste it in the file you had to manage earlier, the one we were working on side by side. So you just simply copy from there and paste it in your file. I've already created and managed a file, but I'm just doing it just for your facilitation to show you how can you do this. So we will just go to our file, check it out. What do we have to write now? There you go. And we have mentioned other details earlier. You just have to write over here subdomain or website, whatever you want to write. So now that you have copied your subdomain name, the username and the password, you just come to your file and paste it over here. So you have a record of your website information. So in case if you forget any of the username or passwords, you will have your file and you will have it on the manager files saved also. So you can never lose your data this way, and you can retrieve all of your information anytime you want with the help of backups. So now whenever you have to go to the website and open it, you just would copy the subdomain name over there and then you can just open your website. So here you have to enter the username and the password in the subdomain, and also write the subdomain name here in the file as well. I am managing it side by side just to show you that you have to do it, and so that you can easily manage your website details. So here it's done. Now when you have to go to the website, you just write WPS/ in front of the domain. Actually you have to write /WP admin. Now you have to copy the subdomain name from above, and below you have written the WordPress details. So you just copy it over there, and in front of the subdomain you have to write /WP-admin. That's what you have to do. So remember that you have to write /WP admin. So here we are just managing our file about more details. So that is what you have to write, the /WP admin in front of either the domain name or the subdomain name. Now you just have to copy it from here. Now you just have to copy this information and paste it on the website. You have to remember the username that you have to just copy and paste to go to the website. After that, we are going to open a new tab on the search engine, the Google or Chrome, whatever you use, and you just paste it over here. So then you can see that our website login page is in front of us, and you just have to put your password and username over here, the one we have just recently pasted in our file, and manage it over there. So now you got it, that why I am creating the file side by side, so it gets easy to work further. So now you just put your password and login username and you can open your website. So I already did that. I mentioned the details in the subdomain. So you just go back to your file where we wrote all the passwords and the username. So from the subdomain, you just copy your username, open this website login page and paste it over here. Then go back to the file and copy the password from there and paste it in your login details. So here we have copy pasted our information, and then when you log in, here you go, you have your website created. And if you want to save your password to your website over here, you can also do that. Then we can see that there is a dashboard. We click on the post, you can see that if you want to see all of your posts or you want to add new, and then there are the categories. For example, you have to create many posts, so each one can be of different category as well. So you just manage the categories from here, and then we can see the tags. So that was about the posts. Furthermore, you can see the media over there where you can add pictures from the gallery or either upload. Then there is the pages, the comments and appearance, from where you can manage the themes, customize them, and the background, theme editor, and different things. So furthermore, there are plugins. When we proceed further, I'll tell you what are the plugins, the users, the tools, and the settings. These are all mentioned over here. So when we have to look at our website, there is nothing uploaded over here. Then we come back and we see the updates. So I'm telling you because we have to customize it step by step so that you get to know how can we keep updated and customize our websites. And in the updates, you always have to check the updates. You always have to keep a check upon the WordPress update. So for example, here we can see that a new version update is available, so you just have to update it. So there's nothing much to do. So now our website has been updated. Then you have to check the plugin updates. What are the updates over here? Let's see them and check them. So we see that there is an update on the plugins also. Then you just have to click the update now, and here we did the update. So you just basically have to keep a check on updates and keep updating all of your website, if it's plugins or the upgradation or revision of the version of your website. So you just have to keep a check on that and keep updating. So keep a record and check on the updates. Let's see, there are 3 more updates. Here is a theme update, but we are not going to do that today. I'll tell you about the theme update and further more details by tomorrow. So that was all for today. See you soon in the next video, inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz and take care.